feel like I look like a wild woman this morning. It was after 12, so I guess this afternoon. But it's all right. I felt like I had something that I needed to say and get off my chest. I have a friend, and every time he, you know what I'm saying, texts me, how was your day, whatever. He always says, how's your mental space? And for a person like me, that's pretty important, because I'm always that person that everybody goes, oh man, I don't know how you do what you do. You so strong, and how do you get through these things? How do you do? I don't know. I can't tell you. It ain't nobody but God. There are several days when I could just bang my head on the wall and scream, or not get up at all. But what is that gonna do to help my situation? You know what I mean? It'll do absolutely nothing. So there is, I don't have time to fuck around and find out what'll happen if I don't do what it is that I need to do. And it's a lot of shit that people who are the strong friend, the resourceful friend, the friend that can always bounce back, or the sibling, or the coworker, or whoever that person may be, it's not an option to fall, to break, to stop, to falter. It's just not an option. And who checks on those people? Sometimes we don't want to hear you strong. We want somebody to just, you know what I mean, give us a hug or something. I've gotten myself to a place in life where I'm in a halfway decent financial situation. That may not be the case to others around me. And then when you make a comment, and it's like you can hear the anger or the jealousy in their voices by you saying something like, "Oh, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to do that." Like I was never on the bottom when I was up under the bottom, and I did the shit that most people wouldn't do to get from up under the bottom. And it wasn't like I was illegal or selling butt or nothing like that, but it was just I was doing the hard stuff. One job don't make enough money, get two jobs don't make enough money, get three. Because there was a time in my life when I had 3 jobs at one time. You know what I'm saying? How many people are gonna have enough judge? I don't even know what the word would be, but they would just have enough in their spirit to say, I got these kids to take care of. I'm not gonna keep counting on nobody to take care of me. I'm not gonna keep making excuses. I'm not gonna count on the system. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do that shit my fucking self. How many people is gonna do it? How many? It's been so many times that I've went to, because my income will say I don't qualify for something, I apply for stamps or Medicaid or this and that over and over and over again, and to get denied. I remember one time I made $1 too much. I applied for some apartments. Your income too high, but the income that you're making is not even enough income to take care of yourself, let alone some kids. So all right, cool. I got tired of every day when I go outside and I put my key in my car, I didn't know if it was gonna start, or I didn't know if when we got up in the morning if the lights was gonna be on, if I still had enough money left on the lights, or I could get to work, but I didn't know how I was gonna get back home, or I didn't know if we was gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? There's so many times and so many days when I was in that situation. So then when I say something like, I don't have to worry about that now, and somebody get mad or jealous, that shit fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like I didn't do the work that needed to be done to get out of that place. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I didn't have all those hard nights where I prayed and waited on my blessings. You know what I'm saying? To ask God to give me the strength and the energy to move on to the next day. I know what the bottom look like. And sometimes this is coming from people who the only reason that they're on the bottom is because of the decisions that they are making. And I won't say that in my life that I have not made some bad decisions, because I have. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I'm just sitting on this video and I'm snapping or whatever. And this is to my strong men and women out there, like that all you ever hear is, you got this, you can do it, you always figure out a way. Sometimes we don't want to be that strong individual. We don't want to be the person that always figures it out. Because somebody figure it out for me. And it's not that you're looking for a handout, you're looking for a break, a breath, a relief. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really just ranting and rambling, but hopefully somebody out here like me will see this. When it comes to support, you doing something, I always got you. I'm always share your shit. I'm gonna jump on your website and buy something. I jumped on somebody's website yesterday and bought a couple items because they were posting about how they, they don't get the support, and that was my spare money that I had for myself for the weekend. And I said, I'm gonna sit my ass down this weekend and I'm gonna hop on there and I'm gonna purchase, what was within my budget of items and show them, some love, because they need some support to keep going, because they got a good idea, but sometimes you just lack that support. And that's me sometimes. I have the y'all know, anybody who know me, that if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna research it to death. I'm gonna find all the ins and outs. I'm gonna seek my help, or if not, I'm not gonna do it. And then you'll just see somebody who just jump out and do the same thing you doing in the wind, don't even know nobody, and then they become a multi-millionaire doing the same thing that you was trying to do, and it gets discouraging. And because everybody always feel like, oh, you a survivor, you a worker, you a stallion, you got this, they ain't never worried about you. They ain't never worried about giving you no support. And then it's like, that's just disheartening sometimes. I got some shit that I got going that I kind of reached out for some support from people closest to me. Shot me down. And I said, it's all good. I don't need y'all support or whatever, because it's plenty of people out here that needs the services that I'm gonna provide. But I'm not even gonna lie, that shit kind of hurt. It was said jokingly, but it kind of hurt that the people closest to you wouldn't even support you. You know what I mean? But it's all good. I don't know. It's shit like that just make you. It makes somebody like me want to go harder. But that's the thing. We don't need no more women like me out here that's going, I don't need nobody. I can do this shit by myself. I'm going to keep going hard because don't nobody give a fuck. I'm going to do this shit on my own. I don't need nobody. Because in truth, we do need somebody. In truth, we do need somebody. Period. And that's why you got all these women out here that they like, they so, and I wasn't even trying to get emotional, but they so mean and they so hard, and they don't let nobody get close to them, and they feel like they don't need nobody's help or support or backing or none of that shit, because every time it's the tiny chance that you really need somebody, that you really just need some support, or even if just the smallest thing, if somebody be like, you know what, I got $1, I'll spend it with you. That's all I got is $1, but I'll spend it with you. Because you have done that for people several times, over and over. You just wish that one person would believe in you enough to do it for you. And you don't even get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's cold dealings. You know what I'm saying? But this is why, if you have that friend, that person, that sister, that cousin, that they seem like they always got it. They always got it together. They always dig themselves out the hole. They always figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Support them sometimes. Ask them, do they need something? And give them a hug. Ask them, do they need to talk? Just the smallest little shit. And then you wonder why. Because I do this. I disappear and I'm not fucking with nobody. Even the people that I love the most, I'm not fucking with nobody. I'm not answering the phone. If you not one of them 3 people that I gave birth to, you ain't heard shit from me. And it be just because the shit gets hard and the shit gets heavy, and then you don't wanna form bonds or close relationships with people, because then you don't want to feel like you need nobody. You know what I'm saying? And there'll be times when you just really do, and when you reach out, there is nobody. You know what I'm saying? But you could be the fence to protect people. You could be the ladder for people to climb on. You could be the rescue to everybody in need. And then when it's you, there is nothing for you. There is nothing there for you, because everybody feel like in their mind, oh, they got that. They gonna figure that out. They don't need me. And that's not always what the case is. You know what I'm saying? And that is really It's really sad. And I'm really just sitting here ranting, and I may post this, I may not, but I'm just ranting and going off because I know that I am not the only person. I know I'm not the only person that feels this way out here, that you didn't go get your success out the mud, and by the grace of God that you wasn't the one out there working to get it. And then people will look at you and go, oh, they got that because somebody liked them, or they got that because of what they look like. It's easy for them because they cute, or it's easy for them because it's not easy. It's not easy. Do you know how many people will intentionally be rude to you because they don't like your shine? You know what I'm saying? I'll tell, and this video getting long, but fuck it, I don't care. Tell you a story. I had some hair that I was selling. And I sell hair on and off from time to time, but I had some really good hair I was selling for a really good price. I ended up running out of closures. So for this one particular girl, I bought a closure from the beauty supply. I just did a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because she had a certain price range she wanted to stay in. So me ordering run on a rush for her was going to put her over her price point. And she was like, you know, I just need this for this event or whatever, want to look good. I knew these. Sometimes you can get a gem at the beauty supply store for a good price. So I'm like, I'm gonna throw it in there. So she gets the hair installed by another individual who don't too much care for me, or that whatever, one of those haters that y'all do the same thing. And it's so many people don't realize when they say your gifts will make room for you, your gifts will make room for you. There could be 92 females or men or whatever in this same area to do the exact same thing, and they all could be eaten. They all could be millionaires off of it. They don't have to compete or down or talk about each other. But back to my story. She got this hair, you know what I'm saying, put in by somebody who didn't particularly care for me, and not because of anything that I did to them. It was just because of my shine. I had people draw to me. And they were like, oh, telling everybody her hair is trash. The hair is trash. But the it was a frontal, actually, it wasn't a closure. The frontal was very good. I give her props on that. Her frontal was very good. But the hair was like, so I'm like, first of all, months and months later, I still see you wearing this same hair that you got from me. I gave it to you at my wholesale price because I was trying to be nice, because I feel like sometimes we all can't afford to be a baddie. You know what I'm saying? And you need somebody to cut you a deal so you can be, you know, it's rough out here. But you know, that's me in my heart or whatever. But you just purchased that so you can talk bad about me and stop people from buying my stuff. Did it stop anybody from buying my shit? No. Because most often I don't sell nothing to people that I know. Because I don't want you running off and trying to give me bad reviews because you want to give me as a person a bad review to stop my you know what I'm saying, my sales or my success or whatever the case may be. And it was like, but on some real shit, that hurt it though. Because why? I have done nothing to you. But then people will say stuff like, oh, it's easier for you. It's not easier. It's not easier. That I do understand that there is, and it's undeniable, there is pretty privilege. There is that is there. You know what I mean? But then there's also, like I keep saying, there's also a dark side to it, where people will just hate you because you have that personality, because you're a people person, because you are good at the things that you do. I tell every person in every job that I go to, is not that I'm better at this or better than that at you that made me get to the point that I'm at. That's not what it is. I'm a team player, and I don't care who get the points. You know what I'm saying? If I shot the winning goal, cool. The team still won. You know what I'm saying? So it's, people always be me. Quit worrying about you. Worry about the team. And maybe that's my problem. Maybe I do just need to worry about me. Maybe I do need to say fuck people sometimes. I don't know. But it's like, you don't want to let the harshness of the world like turn you into a harsh person, because then you just giving in. I don't want to give in. I want to be a nice, you know what I'm saying, good-hearted, kind person, you know? Like, I don't know, shit's just crazy. But I'm going on and on here, but hopefully y'all just, I look a mess and everything, but hopefully y'all would just keep in your mind when you out here and you going through your daily life and you seeing people that it ain't no need to hate on people. You know what I'm saying? If that person ain't did nothing to you to harm you or hurt you, there's no need for you to hate on them. No need for you to talk bad on them. If you don't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. And then on the back end of that, check on your strong friends and your strong family members. Notice when the life of the party gets quiet. You know what I'm saying? If you can't support a motherfucker, just share the status. Just give somebody their contact information. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes if you don't have something nice to say, keep that shit to yourself. You feel me? Because sometimes those people who are strong, they just barely holding on, and you don't know if it's that last little piece of bullshit that you got to say that it just throw them over the edge and make them give up. Because trying to do this shit and trying to make it out here in this life by yourself, that shit is fucking hard, okay? It's not easy. I'm not saying we don't do it, because we do. I'm getting up and I'm living every day doing the shit, you know what I'm saying, on my own. But just because you doing it don't mean that it's easy, and it don't mean that you want to. You know what I'm saying? But that was just a long ass ramble. It's somebody out here that needed to hear both sides of that, the stop being a hater side. And also, if you don't got that support, it's cool. Just keep going. Sometimes it'll come from strangers. Most of my clients, most of my business and everything come from people that I never know and will never know. Some of my greatest compliments, and even on my YouTube channel, I only have 77 subscribers. I don't know any of those people personally. So just think about that. But and it's all good. It is what it is. I don't know. Maybe because I don't got nobody to talk to like that or something. I don't know. I just want to get that shit off my chest, and then maybe somebody else out here needed to hear it from somebody too. But it's cool. It is what it is. Y'all have a good morning. Stay bright. I said sometimes we get tired of hearing you got this, but shit, can't tell you nothing but you got this. It's in you. Any means necessary. Have a good morning.